I'm Kayla Castro. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, thank you for joining. For today's video, we're going to be talking about confidence, how to own your flaws, and how to be a bad bitch. So I have a little paper here. I took some notes on like my biggest tips and tricks to learn how to be confident in your own skin, own your insecurities, and just feel good, and like stop coming from a place of hate with yourself and start coming from a place of love. So if you hear a paper, that's what I had. So my first tip is to stop comparing yourself to other people. And I know it's really hard. We have social media nowadays, and it literally seems like every person's life is so perfect except yours. But let's be honest, people only post things that are good, that like the best pictures of themselves, the best angles, you know, happy times. No one's gonna post a picture that they don't feel good in, like that they think they look fat or ugly or not their best angle. Like, no one's gonna post a photo like that. So you have to keep in mind, and you also need to keep in mind that people Photoshop, Facetune. So the people that you see on Instagram don't even look like that in real life. And I'm not saying everyone, but you know, some people that you do follow may not actually look like that in real life. So you just have to keep that in mind and just be grateful. Grateful for your life, grateful for where you're at in your life. Everyone's on their own journey. We're all here for different reasons. And, you know, the grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is green right where you are, and if you water it, it gets greener. If you don't water it, it dries up. So, you know, you need to just be grateful for where you're at. Water yourself. So you show yourself self-love, and, you know, you'll come from a better place. You'll radiate a different kind of energy, and you'll just feel confident overall. Like, if you're taking care of yourself, you know, and you're not thinking, oh, but she has this and she has that. Yeah, she may have a BMW, but you don't get to see the thousands of dollars of debt that she also has because of that BMW. So you have to keep those things in mind. Following that, tip number 2 is to accept the things that you cannot change and change the things that you cannot accept. So one of my biggest pet peeves is people that complain about something but don't take any steps or any effort to fix those things. If they're fixable, fix them. I will not sit around and listen to someone complain and moan about how they think they're fat and they're unfit, and then you go to the gym. I'm like, then why don't you? It's as simple as that. Why don't you? You don't have the money? Okay, work out at home. What's your excuse then? Oh, you don't have the time? Make the time. Everyone has the time. Everyone has the same 24 hours in the day to take care of themselves, to use that time the best you can. And if you're not using that time to make yourself better, to make your life easier, you know, less stressful, then that's on you. It's not on anyone else. You know, and I seen a quote, it was like, you have the same 24 hours a day as Beyonce or Jennifer Lopez. So use that time wisely and, you know, change the things that you can change. So, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little fluffy this past year. So I invested some of my money into a personal trainer, and I've been working with her, and it's been great, and I feel great, and I feel so much better, and I'm not down like a lot of pounds, and you know, the differences are minor. I don't even think other people can notice them, but I notice them, and that makes me feel good, and my clothes fit better, and like it makes me happier. And it doesn't have to be like something physical. It could be something, you know, mentally, anything. If you can change it, change it. Don't sit around and complain and wait for someone to do it for you, or, you know, for people to feel bad for you. Just do it. Take the steps to make yourself better, to make your life better. When you're taking the steps to take care of yourself, that leads you to feel more confident in your skin and who you are. Like, you just have a different mindset. And that was another one of my tips, is to change your mindset. Grabbing my paper, to change your mindset. Yeah. Count your blessings and change your mindset. You know, oftentimes our minds are just so negative. And when I was learning how to love my body more and to love who I am more, it's so cheesy, but I did affirmations every morning, and I still do. I'm not gonna lie. Some days I stand in front of the mirror and I'm like, you are strong. I say, I am beautiful, I am strong, I am deserving of all the things that I want in life, I am independent, I am determined. Whatever you are and whatever you want to believe that you are, say those things to yourself in the mirror. If you feel dumb doing that, put sticky notes on your mirror that you're in front of every day and just read them every day. And like, you may not believe it at first. At first, I didn't believe half of the things I told myself, but then you say it so much that it like is in your mind all the time, and then you start to feel these things, and it's like the best feeling. So affirmations and changing your mindset really puts things into perspective. And also counting your blessings. Be thankful for what you do have. One thing I like to do is write down in my 5-minute journal 3 things that I'm grateful for every day. And if you don't have like a 5-minute journal, I could put the link down below, but if you don't want to get one, you can just take a notebook and write 10 things, 3 things that you're grateful for every single day, and it just starts your day with a grateful heart, and you just come from a different place of love and, you know, grace, and you just, your whole mood is different, and then you're different towards yourself. And it's like everything leads into another. So it's important, you know, to take care of yourself so that way you can be more confident, and that way you can give off a good energy, and it's just like one thing into the next. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. I'm not naturally a positive person. Like, I can be very negative very quickly. So when I was first starting to like change my mindset and become like a more grateful person and like more positive and more happy, it was hard for me. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard, and especially towards myself. I was very critical of myself, and so every time I had a negative thought, I would tell myself in my head 3 positive things that would like kind of like erase that negative thing. So if I was looking at myself in the mirror one day and I was like, oh, I'm so fat, like automatically 3 things that you like about yourself. I like my hair, I like my eyes, and I love my hips. That's it. And it just like, you start training your mind not to think so negative, and to, instead of picking out the things that you hate about yourself, pick out the things that you love about yourself. And you know, you start doing these, and it just becomes a natural habit. Another thing that I still do all the time is TMI, but I get ready in the morning, like for my day, naked, or I'll just like put on my bra and underwear and get ready for the day, because I'm spending time with myself and I'm spending time with my body, and you know, appreciating the way that I look and appreciating that I have a body. And you know, I may not like the way like my stomach looks, and I may not like the way that like my arms jiggle while I do my makeup, or something like that, but I should be thankful that I have arms and thankful that I have legs. Like, you know, I feel like the saying that if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it, does not only apply to other people, it applies to yourself. If you don't have anything nice to say to yourself, don't say it at all. The next tip that has helped me become more confident and, you know, become a better person, I think this video is about being confident, but it's also just about like becoming a better you. Because once you're a better you, you're gonna be more confident. It just comes naturally. Like, you just radiate differently, you know? So another thing that I did and do now is I smile more. Now, I'm not a smiler. I have resting bitch face all the time, and I usually never smile at strangers, but I'd rather be the one that smiled at a stranger than the one that didn't smile back. So I started smiling more, and you know, I wake up happy, and my mom like hates me in the morning sometimes because I wake up and I'm like, I'm just like so thankful to be alive. Like, I'm so thankful to breathe air and wake up in a house and have a roof over my head, and I literally could just go all day saying and reciting things that I'm thankful for, because I have so much to be thankful for. And when you realize that you have so much to be thankful for, you just become like a happier person. Be grateful for the life that you have. You should be grateful for the things that you have, and you know, every day is not guaranteed. So when I wake up, I'm happy, I'm smiling, I'm thankful for this life, and I'm thankful for this body. And having confidence, the bottom line is you need to take care of yourself. You need to learn to love yourself, because if you don't have self-love towards yourself, if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going to be confident. And you know, at least once a day, I like to do something for myself and take, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes or an hour to, you know, have me time, take care of me. Because although my job is important, and although working out is important, and working out for me is a form of self-care because I like it, but if you don't like it, don't do it. Don't do it that day. Rather do something else, do something that you do like. don't force yourself to do things that you don't like. You don't have to go to the gym and lift for 2 hours. You can go do yoga, go for a hike, go for a walk with your mom. Like, do things that you enjoy, that fuel you, that make you feel good. And once you like start taking care of yourself and, you know, feeding yourself good thoughts and changing your mindset, you just become like a different type of person. You carry a different type of energy, and, you know, you're the type of person people want to be around. You don't even know it, but you have a confidence that is contagious, and people are attracted to that. When you have a good energy, people can tell. So yeah, confidence all comes down to taking care of yourself. And if wearing makeup make you feel confident, do it. A lot of times people are like, why do you wear so much makeup? Like, you're so pretty without it. And I'm like, thank you so much. I was like, I'm very confident like without makeup, but makeup just gives me that extra oomph that I need every day. And I love it. I like the process of putting on makeup. For me is self-care. Like, I enjoy spending an hour blending out my eyeshadow. Like, it's fun for me. It's like an art to me, and that's why I do it, because I love it. And the same thing with YouTube and like taking Instagram pictures. I love all these things. That's why I do it. I don't do it for any other reason, solely because I like to do it and I love it, and it's a form of self-care for me. I love helping other people, and I think that's why I'm here. I want to help as many people as I can. I think that if you take anything away from this video, it should be that you need to start spending more time with yourself and embracing yourself with the kind of love that you want other people to show you. And you just like radiate a confidence. It'll just come naturally before you know it. Like, I look back 2 years ago when I was going through like a rough patch of like anxiety and depression, and I'm like, I don't even recognize that girl. Like, that girl did not want to get out of bed, and now I literally, I kid you not, I'm full out of bed in the morning. I'm like, I'm up. It's morning time, 4 a.m., I'm ready to go. And it's just like so crazy to me how much you can change just by doing like little things. And so confidence really is just learning how to care for yourself. And the way I care for myself may not be the way that you need to be cared for. So you really have to sit down with yourself. Sit down with your thoughts. Meditate. Meditation, also a great thing to start your day. And like, sit down and just be still for a moment. And meditation has really helped, especially if you have anxiety, just to like practice breathing methods. And when I find myself in an anxious situation, it helps me so much. And all these little things that I do to care for myself lead me to being more confident. Like, I'm so confident in my body now. It blows my mind. And I'm at a weight that I never would imagine myself being comfortable at. Like, I'm working on losing weight right now, but I don't hate myself. I'm losing weight because I love myself, and I want myself to be healthy, and I want my body to not be so heavy because it's not healthy for me. I'm short. I shouldn't weigh as much as I do. And although I physically don't look that bad, I feel worse. So I'm finally like working out at a place of love for myself and not hate, because I used to work out 3 times a day because I hated the way I looked. And I hated running, and I hated doing it. And I changed my mindset, and I love running now. Like, running is my favorite form of cardio. I do things that I love, and I spend time with people that I love and that have good energy and that make me feel good. And that's another thing. Be mindful of the people that you spend your time around, because you become the company that you keep. And I cringe saying this because my mom used to tell me this when I was younger, and I was like, yeah. But it's so true. And the people that I hung out with when I was in middle school and high school, not good people. And I see those people now, and I'm like, wow, my mom was right. Like, thank God I detached from them when I like got into high school. I kind of like went my own way and like did my own thing, because I see these people now and I'm like shook. I could have easily became one of those people, and I'm just like, I'm so glad that I, you know, found my own way and like separated myself. I was like, wow, these people are not good for me. Like, no thank you. And like, I cut people off. Like, if you're not saying me goodbye, because I don't have time for bad energy. I don't have time for gossip. I don't have time for Sally said this and Jim said that. I just don't have the time. Like, I'm focusing on myself. I'm focusing on my business, my brand, growing, becoming an entrepreneur, becoming an adult. Like, I have goals and I don't have time for the high school drama anymore. I'm about to graduate college. Like, I'd be damned if I'm gonna sit at lunch with you and talk about whoever. Like, so it really, my biggest tip is to sit down with yourself, have a talk with yourself, be hard on yourself, because if you're not a little with yourself, then that's not going to get you anywhere. So sometimes you have to give yourself that tough love, and you know, you sit down and say, listen, you're not in a good place, and why is that, and find ways to fix those things. And once you feel good on the inside, you'll feel good on the outside, and you'll just radiate a confidence that's contagious. So I think that's going to be all for this video. I know this video was kind of like all over the place, but I can preach self-love and confidence and everything for like hours and hours, and it's hard for me to like gather my thoughts, because there's just so much that goes into caring for yourself and having confidence, and you know, your energy and like everything else. So I hope that you took something away from this video and it helped you in some way. And you know, at the end of the day, you have to make sure that you're good, and if you're not good, you're not gonna feel good, you're not gonna have confidence. So you know, have those check-ins with yourself. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.